Hi, I'm Caspar, welcome back to Caspar Cooks. Today we're going to be making artichokes and stracciatella. Really nice dish. We've got some stracciatella cheese, which is the inside of burrata, so the best bit of the burrata. We've got some mint, we're going to do some fried mint and then just some chiffonade mint on top. And then we've got these beautiful Tema artichokes from Italy. What we're going to do is we're going to prep them and then we're going to batter them and fry them. So Artichoke Fritti. So first things first, to prep the artichokes, we've got to take off the stalks to about there. And then we've got to take off these outside leaves. So these are really tough, they're inedible. And this is just working our way down to the core of the artichoke. So once we've got to about here, sort of looking more clean, we're gonna go down and we're just gonna take off the top of our artichoke. So you can start to see the core of the artichoke there. So just removing these outer leaves. We wanna get to the sort of the nice softer leaves. You can feel how hard these leaves are, and then you start going down the layers and they get softer and softer. And now we're gonna take our paring knife, we're just gonna trim down the woody outside of this, the woody stalk. And ideally you want a turning knife, which it's a bit like this is a paring knife. Turning knife has a little curve on it, so it makes going down a lot easier. Okay, so we're going to go in half. So we're just going to remove the sort of the choke, is what it's called, in the middle. It's not really nice to eat. It's a bit sort of fibrous. And then here what we've got is some acidulated water, so just water with lemon. We're just going to take these into slightly smaller pieces. I'm going to go into 8 for each artichoke. Look, you can see how quickly these are browning already, so you need to get them straight into that water. Cool, so in a bowl we've just got a bit of 00 flour. I'm gonna go in with a nice good pinch of salt. And then we've got some sparkling water. And we're looking for a really loose, thin batter on this. At this stage, it's going to be quite lumpy, and this is the stage to really get out those lumps. Once it gets thinner, you're going to struggle getting the lumps out of it. So that's the sort of consistency we're looking for. Really, really loose. Cool, so our oil is about 180 degrees Celsius. So we've got our artichokes. I'm just gonna take them, gonna go into our batter, just a really light coating, and then into our oil. And then these should only take probably about a minute. We're not looking for sort of loads of colour on them. Once it sort of dies down a bit, once it stops bubbling so intensely, that usually means it's nearly done. Same with sort of a lot of sort of quite watery fried food, so for like squid, once squid dies down, it's pretty much ready. You can see we're starting to get a bit of colour. see how light the batter is. That it's just very lightly coated. It's almost a tempura batter. That would use sort of different flour, maybe not sparkling water. Yeah, that's about the colour we're looking for. So we just pull them out onto a towel or onto some paper, just to drain off the excess oil. And then season immediately with salt. Not maldon salt. Maldon salt doesn't really stick to fried foods. You want a fine salt. So now I've fried the artichokes. I've also fried some mint leaves as well, so they got really nice and crispy. And all I'm going to do now is just chiffonade, which is just slice really thin. Just a little bit of mint to go on top of our dish, and then we can start assembling. So we'll take a nice plate, get some of our stracciatella. I've just cut this with a bit of olive oil just to give it a nice sort of effect. Just a nice spoonful onto the base of the plate. Then we'll arrange our artichoke on top. Go on with some of these crispy mint leaves. We'll just hit it with a bit of the fresh mint as well. And then finally, nice bit of pepper, bit of maldon salt, and then a final drizzle of olive oil. And then that's my fried artichokes with stracciatella and mint.